Ready to go. Maybe I shouldn't have muted you. Maybe I would hear the rumbling going on right now. The healthiest people in the world live in America, right? I mean, we are the richest country in the world, or maybe we're not. We're the most technological country in the world, or maybe we're not. We're winning the AI race, aren't we? Maybe we're not that well off when it comes to technology and science, right? Why why is it? Uh, this is not really true at all. In fact, far from it. In fact, countries that are as big as one of the smaller states' GDP, their health is twice as good as ours. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I've mentioned this before, but these lobbyists in Washington, they're the worst enemy of our perfect health because they have so much money behind them and they're able to convince the powers that be uh, to allow things in our foods that are not good for us. And the people that run things in Washington, if unfortunately our health is last on the list when it comes to their priorities. It's really sad. So let's go through some of the numbers. I listed the top six killers in the U.S. And I know a lot of you are in Canada. I should run the Canadian numbers too. Maybe one of you guys could run the Canadian numbers for me and then send them to me. But heart disease, 21% of all US deaths are heart disease. That's 695,000 deaths a year. 48% of US adults have some form of cardiovascular disease, and those numbers are from the CDC. I don't know how accurate they would be, but they're from the CDC. And to sideline this, nearly one out of two adults is living with heart or vascular disease. I mean, think about that. That's why? I don't get it. That's not right. Cancer, all types combined, 19% of all US deaths are related to cancer. 610. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that? Why is my battery running low? Because my cord came out. So 610,000 deaths per year. How widespread? 40% of Americans will be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their lifetime. That's almost half. Why? That's stupid. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why aren't the powers that be watching out for us? Why aren't they protecting us? My parents, they really believed that the government would take care of them. Boy, have we found out differently. It's like if you want to grow old gracefully and be healthy, you have to take it upon yourself. You can't rely on the medical, or you can't rely on FDA or the the people in Washington, D.C. to protect you. It's just not going to happen. This is insane. And cancer touches almost every family in America. Um, it's not right. Chronic lower respiratory disease, COPD, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, 5% of all U.S. deaths, 150,000 deaths a year. How widespread? And I think probably after we all had the virus, I think this probably increased after that. But 67%, 6 to 7% of adults diagnosed, millions more undiagnosed. Well, yeah, because I'm one of those, I would rather really work on building my immune system than having to go to the hospital for any kind of a problem right now. But respiratory disease quietly affects tens of millions. Stroke. So 5% of all US deaths, 165,000 deaths per year. But what about the people that have a stroke and they lost their speech, they lost the movement of one side of their face, or they're living with it. They're just living with the stroke. They haven't passed away. But 165,000 deaths a year, and 3% of all US adults have had a stroke, leading cause of long-term disability. Stroke doesn't just kill, it disables. So I was talking just before we started. I went to TikTok, and I went to TikTok and I searched heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and I watched and I did heart patients, stroke patients, diabetes patients, and I listened to personal testimonials of people that had these diseases, and it's gut-wrenching. It's terrible. And I really believe that what we're going to look at here tonight is something that can help people big time with a lot of these issues. And if each one of us could just help one person, this whole thing would be worth it. Imagine what we could do, as we build out uh, this company and we build out our own personal businesses, what would end up happening with people over time? Diabetes, type 2 driven, 3% of all deaths, direct cause, 100,000 deaths per year. 38% of adults are pre-diabetic and 11% have diabetes. More than one in three adults, or more than one in three adults is on diabetic pathway. Now, here's the thing that really I could not believe when I did this research earlier today, and that is that I'm looking at 20-year-old stroke patients. I'm looking at kids that are 8 years old with diabetes and just has his head on the kitchen table because he can't raise it. That's how bad he feels. So mom is giving him honey and checking his blood. How terrible is that? Give me a break. And I couldn't believe it. A lot of young people are getting these diseases now. It's just not the elderly or people that have been on the planet for a while. It's crazy. Alzheimer's disease, 4%. 4% of all US deaths, 120,000 deaths per year. Now, these are the ones that have died. You know how many? I wonder how many are actually just living with the disease. We're dealing with it here, you know, and sometimes they can be mean, you know, so they could just get frustrated because they can't get around like they used to. But 6.7 million Americans currently living with Alzheimer's. There you go. There's the number. And expected to double by 2050. 2050. Let's see, what is this? Uh, I'll be like 98 years old. I think maybe with our product, I might make it. Sideline, Alzheimer's is the fastest growing killer of older adults. That's sad, really sad. So, and I really believe that what we have can help these people. These six chronic conditions account for over 55 to 60% of all US deaths, and most are driven by inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic dysfunction. Now, we see these presentations, they're almost every night of the week now, and you see the science and the research behind what we have, and it mentions every single one of those. So why aren't we sharing? We need to be sharing. We need to have 20, 30 people on this every night. We need to have people on here so they can see that we really have something powerful. Just in the last couple decades, scientists have uncovered some incredible phytochemicals, and here's a small list of them. Oleocanthal, olorapine, hydroxytyrosol, and verbascoside. And it took me about a month to figure out how to pronounce those. So, research links the Mediterranean Blue Zone botanicals to thousands of studies, and it's all related to all six of these killers. So, I'm going to go through each one of these phytochemicals, each one of these botanicals. So, there's oleocanthal, known for its natural anti-inflammatory activity similar to ibuprofen. Wow, a safe and effective way to consume an anti-inflammatory. What do you know? Supports joint comfort and healthy inflammatory response, supports brain health, and may help protect cognitive function. Whoa. Okay. Supports cardiovascular health by helping protect blood vessels, contributes to overall cellular protection and long-term wellness. Well, who wouldn't want that? Olorapine supports antioxidant protection and healthy cellular function, supports heart health and healthy blood pressure levels. Wow. Supports immune health and overall wellness, helps maintain healthy inflammation balance, supports metabolic and cardiovascular health. Verbascoside supports antioxidant protection and cellular defense, helps maintain a healthy inflammatory response. There we go. You see how they overlap? It's amazing. Imagine having all these in one daily packet that you could consume. How powerful would that be? Supports skin health, protection from oxidative stress. I just read that. Supports overall immune and cardiovascular wellness. Hydroxytyrosol helps protect cells from oxidative stress and supports healthy aging, supports heart health by protecting LDL cholesterol from oxidation, promotes brain and cognitive health, supporting memory and clarity, helps balance inflammation, supporting joints and muscular recovery, supports skin and immune health by defending against oxidative damage. And if you're unmuted, can you please mute? Everybody look at your mute button and make sure you're muted, okay? So, if you go into Google Scholar or you go into any AAI tool, I happen to use them all, and you go in there and you type in oleocanthal. Oh, yeah, oleocanthal, key health benefits. There's 2,690 studies. If you go in and type olorapine, which is one of the phytochemicals, key benefits, you'll get 10,800 studies. For verbascoside, 3,360 studies. Hydroxytyrosol, 12,400 studies. You can do this. If you're a guest with us tonight, ask your friend that's invited you here tonight for a list of these phytochemicals, and you do your own due diligence and even get more specific than key health benefits and see what you see. So I want to welcome you all to OLIABO, and this is our OLIABO overview. And we basically do one of these almost every night of the week. I do two. Dr. Jerry does two. Uh, Malcolm and Ray, they do a couple every week. The company does one. Lots of opportunities to invite people to share. So, um, now, how in the world, uh, what we've done is we've found that all of these polyphenols or all these phytochemicals are found in the olive tree. And so what we've done is we have created our own proprietary blend called olivectin, where we took the verbascoside from the whole fruit and the olorapine from the leaf, and we put it in a capsule. Now, uh, interesting fact, and that is that in some parts of the world, like Italy and Greece, they consume an enormous amount of olive juice, a lot, 14 to 20 liters um, a year. And we heard from somebody that lives in Italy, and she does a liter every week. That's 52 liters. Why is that? What is that? And what's the significance of that? And how much of that plays a part in the Mediterranean secret or the Mediterranean diet? And why are there four blue zones in that area, two in Italy and two in Greece? Why? Because all of these polyphenols that I just shared with you, they're in the tree. They're in the tree. There's no way in the world you're going to get people all over the world to consume that much. And it has to be high potency, has to be high phenolic uh, olive juice. You're not going to be able to do that. And for it to be powerful enough, it's hard. You put on a tablespoon and take it. It's hard to do. And because it's very strong and people won't probably wouldn't do it. Here in the U.S., we consume 1 liter of crappy olive oil. There's no medicinal value in it. It's been stepped on. It's been overpressed. It's got canola oil and seed oils mixed into it. It's not the real thing. But we have what we have done is we have taken all the polyphenols from that tree, from the juice, from the leaf, from the seed, from the pulp. We've taken all those polyphenols and we've taken the polyphenols from the grapes that grow back there. And we put it all into a really neat little sachet, a little packet, a daily packet. It's 4 capsules. It is fortified. You could get the most powerful olive juice available in the world, and it wouldn't compare to what we have in this sachet because we have this fortified with much more of the polyphenol than you would normally get. And so you just consume one of these a day. It comes in this awesome little tin. The name of the product is Prima. Prima stands for first. It's our first product that we introduced to the market. And so you get two of these high in oleocanthal gel caps. They also have other polyphenols in them and they're infused with rosemary. You get one of the olivectin, which is the blend of the olive leaf extract and the olive fruit extract. And then our Rosa capsule is a very potent, very high quality grapeseed extract with lycopene. And lycopene is the outside skin of the tomato. And we just recently released this. It's a topical ointment. It's a uh, discomfort recovery oil. And you just rub it in. Anywhere you have any discomfort, you just rub it in. Maybe warm it up in your hands and rub it in. It's amazing. And it has high phenolic, extra virgin olive oil, olivectin, and mangosteen pericarp, which is another big anti-inflammatory, and squalene. And yeah, this is amazing, and it actually works. It's amazing. Now, if you have anything that's mechanical, like bone on bone type of situation, sometimes it'll help. But really, this is more for any kind of inflammation, discomfort, or tension in a joint or someplace, you just rub that in. We're not making any claims. Um, I'm just uh, I'm just telling you that it's amazing. It actually works. So I forgot to add this to the PowerPoint, so I'm just going to read it. It's our disclaimer. So these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. And so We always say is try it. I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll really like it. I don't think you'll ever go without it once you try it. So the next product to be released will probably be later on, maybe in 2 or 3 months. And that's our Viso Lux. That's our anti-aging serum. And it's made from the same ingredients. Extra virgin olive oil. It's high quality, very high quality. And then the olivectin, the mangosteen pericarp, and some other oils. So, and I always say, I think my wife is right. I think this will be one of our biggest sellers. This is going to be really powerful. So people will be looking at their fine lines in the mirror, and they're going to be excited after using it for a few days. I know it.
La fine, grazie per essere venuti e buona giornata.
So that is our overview for tonight. Um, Let me change the view on here so I can see all you guys. Well, I don't know. Anybody have any questions or anything? What 25 minutes, that's not bad. Huh. And I kind of took my time. I wasn't really rushing through it, so that's not bad. Um, okay, let's see. How do I? Oh, there it is. I didn't see it earlier. So, you guys, anybody have any questions um, or comments?
Hernan,
Yeah.
I just wanted to share a little bit about the flex. Was something new that I hadn't heard anyway. I've got a family member that he had been working outside, don't know what happened, but he came inside and his big toe was real sore, and he took his sock off, and his big toe was very colored, almost, I wouldn't say black, but really black and blue, and they used the flex on it for a couple of days, and the pain went away and the color discoloration was all gone in a couple of days. And then I have another family member that has gets a sore heel from time to time, and so I've just given that to him to use because the other family member also put it on his heel and got results. Now, I don't know how deep the flex goes. Like you say, it's not maybe bone on bone, but I thought it was interesting that in a couple of days, the pain went away from such a dark discoloration.
That's amazing. Wow, Sharon. Isn't that something? That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
That's,
the
yeah,
flex really lasts a long time. It's like you put it on a sore spot, and it can last 12 to 15 hours, where it's way different than normal other things we've used in the past.
yeah. Isn't it interesting? Normally, with anything topical like that, you have to put it on 2 or 3 times a day.
Right.
Yeah. So I jump on Keith's call every once in a while. He's another leader on the team, and he's got his team like Manuel's here. He's on Keith's team, and these guys they've got big time problems that they've had for 30 years, and they put that flex on there, and the discomfort is minimized for 2 or 3 days before they have to apply it again. So. Keith says, well, we're going to have to call the guys at OLIABO and tell them not to make it so strong. So they have to use it every day. We can make some more money.
That's good. Hernan, my mom just started taking Prima, and she's getting some great results. She's 84 and she's recovering from shingles and some other health challenges she has going on. So she's already reported that she has more mobility and fluidity in her muscles and her joints, which is one of the first things a lot of people are noticing, me as well. And so I'm really hopeful that this can help her get her health back. So we're talking every day and monitoring her progress. And she's starting to feel really good. She's had to use a walker now and then, and she's feeling like she can feel her body again, like she's getting her strength back.
Oh, that's amazing, Rosie.
Yes.
That's awesome. Have you noticed that uh, when she's feeling bad, does she complain at all?
Not really. She's not much of a complainer, but I do ask her how she feels and then she'll share.
Oh, okay. So she's
Mhm.
telling you she's feeling better?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, man.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So you notice a difference in the way she's acting and moving around? Do you notice a difference?
Well, the thing is that she does not live with me. So we talk over the phone.
Oh,
She lives with my sister in another state. So we talk all the time. And I really expressed how strongly I felt about her starting the Prima and how much I felt that this could help her, on her healing path and get her strength back. So she started on it. We got her all set up. And yeah, so we talk over the phone every day. And she tells me her progress.
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's
Mhm.
great. Thank you
Mhm.
for sharing. Appreciate
Of
it.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hernan, this is
Yeah.
Yoka.
Oh, hi, Yoka.
Hi, I would love to share that one day I realized that I didn't need my glasses. And that's a miracle because I'm a very high, what do they call it? I'm a professional portrait artist with high realism. And I really need my eyesight to get to that very great detail that I paint. And no glasses, that's a miracle. And the floaters are gone. And when you mentioned, and that's all from Primo, and then the Flex, I have, the back of the neck, that big bump. And a few years ago, I had to see a doctor about it. I said, I get headaches and pain goes down my shoulder blade. Excuse me. And I said, what do I do? And he said, nothing. You just need surgery. Well, one night I went to just about going to sleep. I had a tremendous pain in the bone and it radiated out. Sorry, I shouldn't say that word. Discomfort. And it was so bad. I had tears running down my face. I picked up my Flex and I put a dab of Do You on that spot on the bone first. And then I put another little spot on the shoulder. I'm telling you, Hernan, and everybody listening, it took seconds, not even a minute. The pain was gone. And to this very day, which was 2.5, 3 weeks ago, it's never come back. That is incredible,
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
powerful.
Yeah. Holy cow. Don't take it personal when I remove that word from the recording.
No, I forgot. uh,
Yeah. We need to practice that, don't we?
yep, yep.
Yeah. Well, that's incredible. That's an incredible story. Isn't that amazing that it would do that like that? I've had so many topical products over the years. Nothing's ever worked this well. And I've had some products that were a lot of fun, where I would get a booth at a fair or something and people would be walking by and I'd put a little bit on their hand and they'd rub it in. And some of them would come back, some of them wouldn't. But with this is like 10 times more powerful than anything I've ever had. So
Yeah.
it would be a lot of fun to do that for sure. Yeah.
Vernon, I have a story I'd like to share.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
Continuation of my but I'm not going to do my whole thing, the latest thing. I've had a sore on my leg for a long time, down by my ankle. And this sore had like a scab on it. And then all around it was red and inflamed. My ankle was swollen. My toes were swollen on the left foot. Anyhow, I started using the Flex on it. Oh, no Flex. This was just just taking the Prima. And all
Just
of a
taking
sudden,
the
yeah,
packet of
just
capsules.
yeah. And all of a sudden I noticed that it was less. The scab was smaller and smaller. And now it's completely gone. And my foot is not swollen anymore. My toes are not swollen anymore. The redness is gone. It's just gone. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
And that's just
Have you
she.
noticed a difference in your skin since you mentioned that sore going away like that?
Well,
Has your
my
skin
arms
changed?
were totally black, from my, my age, and the forearms and the hands, and it's lightening up, and the skin is getting to my normal color. So
Wow.
I'm totally, I love the flex too. I mean, I'm just saying that that sore was gone with the Prima only, and now I add the flex to everything else,
Oh, that's great.
especially my shoulders. I've got pretty bad shoulders, bone on bone, and it takes the pain out, the discomfort out right away.
Yeah. Wow. That's powerful. That is really powerful. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, I could hear from you every
We all
week.
appreciate you, Vernon.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm the engineer. I'm the train engineer. Woohoo! Come on, let's go. Woohoo! We got all kinds of people we need to help, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's really crazy what this will do for people. Um, so we're gonna do a training. Oh, Kathy. Kathy just raised her hand. Where you at, Kathy?
I'm I am not showing my video. I'm
Okay.
I'm like bundled up.
Okay.
So mine is that I started using the flex on my face. Once my floaters went away, I felt like I had inflammation in my eyes that I didn't realize that's what it was. So I have been putting in the olive oil and some flex every morning, and I'm even rubbing it on my eyelids. So I haven't had any problem with that whatsoever. But like last night my eyes were super tired, and I did that and I felt like they just came back to life, and we're feeling so much better. But I was sitting here and when you were talking about the skincare that's going to come out, my skin is so soft because I'm rubbing all of that in the mornings, and I do feel like my fine wrinkles are going away. I just feel like I had aged so bad, and this is just bringing that back.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That that is so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. I think that's a great idea, rubbing it on your eyelid. That's an amazing idea. Awesome. So, um, thanks guys for being here. I'm gonna do a training. I think if I can, I'll send out an email and we'll do it tomorrow. Um, and then just to kind of give you a heads up, um, I want to do a podcast, and so what I want to do with the podcast is I want to interview people that have been on the product, and it'll be I'll send the questions to you in advance, and you can go down and write down your answers, just little short, brief answers, and so the podcast can be short, not too long. And there'll be questions like, where were you born, and uh, when did are you married? When did you get married? And how many kids you have, how many grandkids you have, that kind of thing. And what you did professionally or what you do professionally. And so what I want to do is I want to do it where it's relatable. So if you were a teacher, there might be teachers that you could share that podcast with. Um, if it's a mechanic, and you know of a mechanic, you could share that with your friend who's a mechanic. You could share that podcast with them. But I'd like to do that and interview you guys. Um, and then what we could do is on the podcast, I could mention that if you're interested in speaking with Rosie or Yoka or whoever it is I'm interviewing, their contact information is in the description of the video. and their link for the product is in the description of the video. And I think by doing this, I can help you all help you get your teams going. If we work together that way, and because it'll be a live podcast and it'll be broadcast on 7 channels um, at one time.
Wow. That
Yeah,
sounds great.
yeah, they have software that'll do that. So yeah,
Great.
and yeah, and I'll interview Joe and I'll interview Curtis and I'll interview people that are taking the product and then you guys can take those interviews and share them out to people and that'll give you even more tools for your tool bag, you know?
Super.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think I want to get the other leaders in on it and we'll just all work together. And because we want to give you the tools that you need in order to move through and really grow. And yeah, I think it'll be fantastic.
Thank you.
Hernan,
Yeah.
Hernan,
Yeah.
does that mean when you say it'll be live um, on 7 different channels? I'm not sure if I understand. I'm
Yeah.
not a
So
tech.
the software, what happens is the software is attached to YouTube. It's attached to YouTube, Twitter. It'll be attached to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
I see.
and Snapchat. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, the 7 biggest platforms. So when I click the button to broadcast, it goes live to all those different channels.
Wow.
And uh, and so by going live, it helps the algorithm. It pushes it out to the masses. So more people are going to be able to see uh, the podcast by doing it that way. And what we'll do is I'll give you the questions in advance and we'll do a practice run before we go live. And you guys can use this podcast. You can use your interview. You can send your interview to your friends and it might add or give you more credibility with the people you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll help you to build, and then you can share other people's interviews um, with people, and
How long are we gonna keep the podcast to?
well, as
15
long as I,
minutes, 10
as
minutes?
long, yeah, as long as people are offering or volunteering to be a part of it and allow me to interview them, we'll continue. Uh, you know, for as long as we can. Yeah. So absolutely.
I mean, you're not going to be interviewing. Each person will have uh, their own interview, right? It's not going to be one person after another on the same thing.
It'll be one at a time.
One at a time. Okay.
Yeah, and we do it on Zoom, and then
Okay.
uh, and then Zoom gets attached to the restream, and then the restream broadcasts it out to everyone, to all the different platforms. So
Okay.
yeah, but it won't work unless you guys participate. If you guys, we really need participation, and you can use that as your own personal tool to build your business too. So, okay, how's that
Okay.
sound?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. All these brave souls in this group, huh?
It sounds great.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it, right? Okay.
Just
Yeah,
okay.
let's do it. You sometimes you have to step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah,
I've never
that's.
done anything like that before, but I'm willing to do it to help you guys, okay?
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll let you know what time tomorrow we're gonna be doing the training. I'll send out an email. My text is not working anymore. AT&T is blocking my text now. Between AT&T and Google, they're blocking my text. So I can only use email. So if you want to get a notification on all the Zooms and everything, just make sure I have your email, okay? And
Okay.
then,
Oh, okay, Ernie,
yeah,
thanks.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay. All right, guys. Very good. Have a nice evening.
You
You too.
too. Thank you.
Thanks, Hernan. Thanks, everybody's testimonials.
Hey, Hernan, would
Yeah.
you wait a
You.
second?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you an email. I'm going through all of the testimonies that I have, and I've run them through AI, and it is letting me know what do I say? It's summarizing them, and then it's giving me a chart of things like when I listen to it, I'm listening with what is interested to me.
Hmm.
But when AI listens to it, it goes through everything.
Oh.
And so it's listing, oh, they had a sleep problem. Oh, they had this or that. And
Oh.
so I'm going to send those to you. And then the link to the video that it goes to. And I want to, once I have those done, cross-reference them in AI so that we have like a chart of them. Does that
Oh.
make sense?
Yeah.
So if you've got somebody with sleep issues, here's all the people that we have videos on that have sleep issues.
Oh, that's great. Like an index.
So, and AI is doing all of it. It's just a matter of pulling them. So I've been pulling them on your site. Who you said there was another guy, Pete, that
Pete.
you were watching his videos and they had a lot of testimonies on it?
Mm, I don't know who that is.
Well, I thought you said Pete. There was somebody at the beginning of it. You said that you would sneak in on his meetings and that his team had a lot of flex testimonies.
No, that wasn't me. That must have been somebody else.
Oh, I thought it was this meeting.
No, I don't
I'll
know.
get I'll get your replay and then I'll go back and see who you said.
Yeah.
Who are the other leaders
She,
that you're
she
watching there?
probably,
I think he,
sorry,
I think
sorry
he
for
said,
interrupting.
Yeah.
Are you there? Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You mentioned Keith. She must have heard Pete, but she
Oh,
must be
Keith.
talking about Keith in
Oh,
the
Keith.
testimonials.
Yeah, probably Keith. Yeah. Yeah.
And Keith, what's Keith's last name?
Well, I can't say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he
I
doesn't
get that.
record that. At
Okay.
least he doesn't provide the recording
Okay.
because he has no last name, right, Manuel?
And
Right.
he's not recording. He's not recording all the meetings. He might have recorded one or two throughout the time, but they're not saved like yours are, I guess.
It's not something we could share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I was like, I could get more, but no, I get that. They don't want to lose their income with their
He's
other
he's
company.
a one-name bandit.
Okay. Well, someday he may come out of hiding.
Malcolm
No,
would be
I
Malcolm would be the only other one, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. And you
Well,
could
and sometimes they have them on the company ones, but okay. I'll
yeah,
go look at Malcolm's.
sometimes. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Very
All right.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, guys, we'll see you all later. I'm gonna go get some
Thanks.
dinner.
Thanks again. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Hernan.
Thank
Good
you
night.
for sharing. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Rosie.
Yeah, I said thank you. Good night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good
Good night.
Bye, Karen. Bye,
Bye.
Jennifer. Bye, Penny.
That was a good call tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I really like presenting the problem and then a really clear solution and some of the emotional little bits like, exclaiming how awful the problem is.
Wait till you see the personal testimonials.
Yeah,
It's really gut-wrenching. It really is.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Penny. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, you too.
All right. See you, Carol.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.